Never boil sweet potatoes directly in water again. Many people don't realize that this common mistake causes sweet potatoes to lose their natural sweetness and many valuable nutrients. In today's video, I'll share with you 3 simple but extremely effective tips for cooking sweet potatoes properly. By following these tips, you'll turn your ordinary steamed sweet potatoes into a delicious masterpiece. Sweet, tender, fragrant, and retaining the original flavor. Let's get started. When choosing sweet potatoes, choose tubers that are uniform in size so that they cook evenly when steamed. Choose sweet potatoes that are still covered with soil, have a bright color, and have a firm, plump skin. These are signs that the sweet potatoes are still moist and nutritious. Avoid choosing potatoes that are too smooth or show signs of dryness or wrinkling. Now, prepare a clean basin of water. Add 1 tablespoon of baking soda and stir until dissolved. Then, soak all the sweet potatoes you plan to use for about 2 minutes to soften the soil and scrub each one with your hands. Never peel sweet potatoes before steaming or baking them, as the skin helps retain the sugars and nutrients inside. When washing, check carefully for mold or rot. If you find any, throw away the whole sweet potato, as spoiled sweet potatoes can produce aflatoxin, an extremely toxic substance. After washing thoroughly, cut off both ends of the sweet potato, because these parts are often fibrous and less tasty. When you cut, you will see the sap oozing out. The more sap, the fresher the sweet potato. Prepare another bowl of water. Add 1 tablespoon of salt and stir well. Soak all the sweet potatoes in the salt water for about 15 minutes, making sure both ends are submerged in water. Soaking in salt water helps to soothe the oxidizing enzymes, reduce unpleasant reactions such as bloating or acid reflux when eating, and also helps the potatoes cook faster and sweeter. After soaking, rinse the potatoes again and drain before cooking. The first tip is to use a fork or sharp knife to lightly poke a few holes around the sweet potato. This allows the steam inside to escape during the baking process, helping the potato to cook evenly, maintain its shape, and avoid cracking or bursting due to pressure. Next, you can brush a thin layer of olive oil or butter over the entire surface of the potato skin. This layer of oil helps the potato skin to be crispier after baking and creates an attractive golden brown color, making the dish look more delicious. Once prepared, place the sweet potato on a baking tray lined with greaseproof paper, or you can place it directly on the baking rack. Preheat the oven to about 170 degrees Celsius, 400 degrees Fahrenheit. Then, bake the sweet potato for 20 to 30 minutes, depending on the size and thickness of each potato. To check if the potato is done, simply insert a toothpick or chopstick into the center. If a toothpick goes through easily, and you can feel the soft, smooth texture inside, the potato is cooked perfectly. At this point, remove the potato from the oven. Whole-baked sweet potatoes are a simple yet delicious dish with a light, crispy crust and a soft, aromatic, naturally sweet center. This dish can be served as a side dish or a healthy snack. Rich in nutrients, it is an ideal choice for anyone who loves a rustic dish but full of flavor. Tip number 2. First, pour water into the pot, cover and bring to a boil over high heat. When the water boils, place the steamer rack in the pot. Then, Arrange the sweet potatoes on top. A small note, only put the sweet potatoes in the pot when the water has boiled. This helps the potatoes cook evenly, retaining the sweetness and nutrients in the best way. After arranging the sweet potatoes, cover the pot tightly and steam over medium heat for about 15 minutes. Steaming slowly over medium heat helps the starch in the potatoes gradually convert into sugar, making the potatoes sweeter without adding any spices. When you open the lid, you will see the potato skin slightly cracked, with a sweet, attractive aroma. The inside is soft, smooth, and sweet, exactly what you want in a batch of perfect steamed sweet potatoes. Let the potatoes cool down, then put them on a plate and enjoy. Try this steaming method once, and you will be surprised by the natural deliciousness and nutritional value it brings. Final tip: first, choose a sweet potato that has been steamed until soft. Then, peel off the outer skin of the potato. Now, prepare a large bowl. Cut the sweet potato into small slices. Then, mash the sweet potato with a spoon or fork while it is still hot to make it easier to mix. After the sweet potato has been mashed, I crack in 2 eggs and continue to mix. Now, on the baking tray, I will spread a layer of butter on the bottom. Then, I put the mixture on top, using a spoon to spread them evenly. Then, bake for about 25 to 30 minutes at 175 degrees or 195 degrees Celsius. While waiting for the potatoes to cook, I can grate some cheese. Then, I add it to the top layer of the potato dish and bake for about 10 minutes. After the time is up, take the sweet potatoes out of the oven. Oh, look at that. Delicious sweet potatoes look so attractive, right? Plus, the richness of the cheese, it is a very attractive dish. This dish is very suitable to enjoy at parties or weekends, and I think children will love this dish. So that's the end of the video. A simple, yet nutritious and beautiful dish that everyone in the family can enjoy. If you find this content useful, don't forget to like and subscribe so you don't miss out on interesting tips coming soon. Hope you try making this dish for the whole family. Good luck and enjoy your meal.